Hey everybody, it's G, and today we are going to do a 3-ingredient Kaolin Clay mask that is super healing, detoxifying, and exfoliating. All right, y'all ready? Let's get to it. Okay, so everybody, we're going to do a 3-ingredient Kaolin Clay mask today. I thought I had my water, I don't. So it's gonna be 1 to 2 tablespoons of water. We're gonna have 1 to 2 tablespoons of actual aloe leaf, and then 1 to 3 tablespoons of kaolin clay. So kaolin clay is also known as China clay. It's one of the most gentlest cosmetic ingredients clays that are available. We use it in our Gentle Oats deodorant. It's unlike stronger clays that can leave your skin feeling really, really tight. It absorbs excess sebum and oil, the oil on your skin, while preserving much of the skin's natural moisture. The beautiful part about it is it is suitable for all skin types. So I wanted to show you kind of the texture of it while we go over the different skin types. So oily skin, it's great for because it absorbs, like I said, the excess sebum. That's the kaolin clay. See how powdery it is. And it helps unclog the pores. Oh, it's amazing for the pores. It removes the dirt and the impurities. It reduces the shine. So if you don't like your face like really shiny, and it helps minimize the appearance, like I said, of large, if I don't know if I said that, of enlarged pores. So it leaves your skin feeling fresh and clean. If you have dry skin, it is an awesome alternative to the clays that are tight feeling, you know what I'm saying? But you'll still get that exfoliation. You'll get that, it creates a smoother skin texture. And I want to show you why. So like, you see how I got that on my skin, but it actually just naturally goes into the folds of your skin. That's what it does to your pores, right? So it, like I said, it unclogs those pores, creates a smoother skin texture for the dry skin, and it's an awesome alternative to the harsher clays. Also, one tip is you can use the kaolin clay with things like honey or Greek yogurt instead of the water. You can just use the Greek yogurt. I'm sorry, not instead of the water, instead of the aloe, my bad. You can use the Greek yogurt or honey, okay? So if you have combination skin, it balances out that T zone. It cleanses without over drying the pores. Once again, helps create more of an even complexion. It removes that buildup from those pores, and it's suitable for spot masking oily areas and using over the entire face. So what I mean by that is if you have like certain areas, say your cheeks get super oily and nothing else, or just this T area gets super oily and nothing else, you could just use the clay there and nowhere else, right? So super easy. For sensitive and mature skin, it's amazing, y'all, because it is gentle. It's a gentle exfoliant. It helps still remove the pollutants and the impurities off of the skin. It can help calm the appearance of any redness caused by environmental stressors. With mature skin, it gently exfoliates a dull skin, but it leaves the appearance of the skin texture improved. Okay, it makes it more brighter and more refreshed, and it helps create like a smoother surface for, I got a little bit of water on there, a smoother surface. I'll show you once we do the mask. And it just helps support that healthy glow. If you have normal skin, it deep cleanses those pores, it removes environmental buildup, it brightens the dull skin, like I said, and it just helps maintain a healthy complexion. So overall, you'll get a brighter complexion, you'll have healthier skin, it'll be gently exfoliated, and it'll just pretty much be amazing. So kaolin clay is really, really gentle and really, really nice, and it gets the job done. So let's go ahead and make our kaolin clay mask. 3-ingredient kaolin clay mask. Okay, so kaolin clay by itself, like you saw, it just rested on my skin. It goes right into the crevices, and when it does that, it's so smooth. Kaolin clay is so smooth and soft. feeling by itself. It's just a really gentle, beautiful clay. Now let's get to the aloe. Before we, separate the aloe from the rind, I'm going to show you something about fresh aloe versus old aloe. Now, old aloe, unfortunately, in America, we are struggling with our food supplies, the things that we're buying from the stores at least. And I used to be able, because I don't use a lot of aloe leaf in my main production. I just use it for like DIYs and, different things that I'm really not selling. So I used to be able to buy it and it would last for 1 to 2 months easy. And then by that second month, it's like, okay, I got to use this right now. But at about that second month, that's when it would start looking like this. See that brown, all those brown marks and that brown cast? That's not fresh aloe. So fresh aloe has more of that clear green look to it, the whole thing. Clear green, fresh, no brown cast, nothing. You could still use this with no problem because aloe is going aloe. You hear me? It's going to do what it do. So, but this is not fresh aloe. So I just want you to know if this is new to you and you go to the store and you're like, well, hers look like this. Just remember, this is old. And if you can get one that's fresher, that's just, clear, no divots and anything like that. Clear green, no brown cast. That's the way to go. Because you might not use it right away. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to spoil before you use it. So, yeah. Also, you don't use the white part of the aloe. I know it looks like it's good in there, but you don't use that part. You just throw it away. All right. Now, aloe. This is a lot of aloe, actually. But you only need about half of this for this recipe. So this aloe looks like that when you open it up. Now I want to open it up again so you can get the full effect of all the juiciness. Juicy. Look at the aloe gel. It's amazing to me. All right, so you take the aloe and set one to the side, get a spoon, and you just scrape it out. You can also use a knife and scrape it out. All right. And once you scrape that out, get it all out, you can use a knife, divvy it up, and then just scoop it out if you want to do. However you want to scoop it out, scoop it out. It's fine with me. Whatever's fine with you, it's fine with me. And then you have aloe. You'll have chunks, and you'll also have the gel. So you can blend it up. And so you can blend the chunks up and get more of the gel, or you can just use the gel, put the chunks aside, and put them in an ice tray and use them for something else, because this stuff is so cooling. It's amazing. Like it's a natural cooling. It feels like when you put it in here in your clay mask that it has been in the refrigerator. That's how cool this aloe is, and it is literally been sitting on my shelf. It's not cold. It just naturally has a cooling, calming effect. It's amazing what God made. I'm telling you, the things that God made. So you scoop that out of there, honey, and then you put it all together. So you have your aloe. I'm gonna turn this around for you. Hold on. All right, so you have your aloe, your Kaolin Clay, and your water. Normally, what I would is but I don't have another open ready bowl. I will put the water and the Kaolin Clay together and then the aloe, but I'm just going to mix it all together because I don't have another glass bowl to show you. And then you can just mix it up. I like my clay mask just a little thicker. So, and you see I left a chunk in there, but what I'm gonna do, this is what it looks like without the emulsification blender. But I'm gonna use the emulsification blender. If you have one, then it's amazing. You can use, it'll get thicker. It'll be, more blended together, all the ingredients. If you don't, then you wanna make sure you don't have the chunks in there. Right? You can just set them to the side. But I do have one. It might not blend as well because there's not a lot in here. And it might have a harder time getting to the blade. But let's see. So I have my emulsification blender. I've already made a batch. And I'm going to show you this. So you just stick your stick blender into the mixture. See how it's coming together? And there you go. There's your mask. This mask is amazing. So it sticks together and it's so cooling. As soon as it touches your skin, it's amazingly cool. So let's put this on. I want to put this on my face so I can show you what it looks like. All right, y'all. This is our 3-ingredient DIY, 3-ingredient Kaolin Clay, actual aloe leaf, and water mask. I'm just gonna apply it, and it. I mean, when I tell you, it feels like this has been in the refrigerator. It is amazingly cool. It's cold for real. You know what I mean? So this would be amazing for skin that has been in the harsh elements, the harsh stressors. If you've been outside and you got sunburned, or if you have wounds that just need that nice cooling effect to them, and while the ingredients soak in there and get into the divots of your skin and get the healing in there, and just let it sit, honey. This is amazing, like I said, for stressed out skin, right? Or if you just wanted to do like something fun with your girls, or something fun with your daughters, or if you wanted to go to the nursing home and give them like a spa treatment, this here is it. Because that cooling effect that aloe has is amazing. It just feels so good. And so then once you let it sit on your face for a while, then you want to just massage it to get, do that gentle exfoliation. And then as you massage it, as it gets drier, that Kaolin Clay will start coming to the surface more, and you'll feel more of the Kaolin Clay. Right now, it's just more of the gel, but you'll feel more of the Kaolin Clay come to the surface and get, that gentle exfoliation going for your skin. And that'll start lifting out all those impurities, the dirts, the extra oils, and things of that nature. Absolutely wonderful. I love it. I love it. So like I said, this is an excellent DIY to do with your friends, your family, your daughters. Excellent to take, if you wanted to do it with some co-workers, or take it to the nursing home and just give them a nice little DIY cheap spa treatment. I'm telling you, you could sit and talk. Like, this is this beautiful conversation piece, because it'll take a little bit of time to make. And when you apply it, it gives that instant relief. And then when you take it off, it gives that beautiful shine to your dull skin. Like, it is just a beautiful experience. So there you have it. That is your 3-ingredient DIY Kaolin Clay facial mask. Kaolin Clay, aloe leaf, and water. Now, you can also use, instead of the water, you can use rose water, you can use cucumber extract, chamomile extract, any type of extract you can use. If you find something like that online, nice and cooling to your skin, lavender. Or you can use, instead of using the aloe, you can use honey, and you can use plain Greek yogurt. You can use those two. You can use avocado mashed up. You can use banana, anything. Just look up the ingredients and look up the benefits and see what benefits you actually want for your skin, and use those. And then Kaolin Clay, you can find that on Amazon. I buy mine wholesale, but you can find it anywhere. Just Google Kaolin Clay and buy you some. Maybe they come in like probably a pound, half a pound. And then buy you some. There you go. Here you have it. You can feel the drying, so it'll tighten up those pores. And then once you rinse it off, it feels like your skin is supported. Like there's an extra layer of support on your skin. And I think that's just the pores tightening up and being refreshed, right? So, and the dirt gone. and all that oil gone. So it's just beautiful. Like I said, it's a wonderful alternative to the harsher clays. And if you have like more sensitive, mature skin and you just want more of a gentle exfoliant, and maybe sometimes some people can't use the sugar or the salt exfoliants, this is a great alternative, you know, for you to just have sensitive skin. So there you have it. Shea-Mergency. We love the skin you're in. We want you to start your day the Shea-Mergency way. And that's all, folks. Deuces. I'll post some pictures of what my skin looks like after this. Well, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna rinse it off. Okay, this is me all rinsed off. I got a little bit on my shirt. But look at that. Look how shiny. I have not put on any moisturizer whatsoever. Nice, beautiful, clear skin. Shine, glow. Oh. Hiccup G. Hey, look at that. Nice glow under the light. Baby. What? Moisturizer where? Nowhere. This is straight up after your Kaolin Clay Aloe DIY facial mask. Look at that. Beautiful. So if you want clear skin, things that, you know, you can do the DIYs, but one thing I do want to stress here is that you absolutely need something that's going to help strengthen your skin barrier and keep your skin healthy, and that is our Shea 10. I use my Shea 10 Shea Butter Blend on my face. I use Ultimate Body Wash to wash my face every day, and Shea 10, I use my oils sometimes, the hydrating shower oil, and sometimes I use Shea 5, sometimes, but mainly I use the butter. And look, just healthy skin. So then when you do your mask, say you're out in the yard, say you just had a really sweaty day, you did a really hard workout, you haven't done it all week, and you just feel like you need that extra cleansing, and you do your mask. I ain't talking about 10 steps. I ain't talking about, you know, no ingredients that are 10 to 12 letters. I'm not talking about something you got to get from overseas. You can buy Kaolin Clay right offline, aloe right out of the store, and water right out of your spigot. You feel me? And look, beautiful skin, honey. And it just feels like I said, it's an extra layer. It balances out the natural moisture in your skin. So I can still feel my natural oils coming through on my nose, like right around here. And it feels like it's an extra layer of protection, or